Hi friends, good evening. Welcome again to another video edition of Learning Excel. Today we'll focus on the function of average. We have a set of data available with us here. This is a monthly sales data. The figures range from maybe a few units to thousands of units. So we have the months, which data relates to 2023 and 2024. We don't have the most current data, but however, it's important to understand how the average function would work. So on we'll consider an average of the first that we have first of each month. This is for a period of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 means 1.5 year. So what we'll do is here we'll put a heading as average. Ideally can shorten the size of the columns. You double click on the uh, column head and tap on it, and the column will automatically get updated. So what you can do is you can do it individually or use the shift key. Tap on the main cell above the column B, then use the while you hold the shift key, use the right arrow key to scroll across and select all the rows. Then on any one particular cell, like where there is a page or row column break, tap on the column break and you will see all the data would stabilize and become the same. So we just try to keep some uniformity. Just keep the font even. We'll just use format painter. uh, Tap on column June. So again, same way, select format painter again, tap on the extreme right hand side pane, tap on July. Similarly, again, while the column is highlighted, tap on Format Painter, tap on the month of August. Uh, then again, while the column is selected, tap on Format Painter, tap on one of the columns outside, tap again here. So this becomes universal. Again, using the Format Painter, tap Format Painter. Uh, this is again done. Uh, Then another format painter again, tap on it. So tap here. So the cell in the data looks unique. What we'll do is select one more column. Select this column here, the month of April. We'll tap on the format painter again. Tap on the extreme right hand tab. Tap on T. So now you see it has given a format look, universal look to most of the columns. The data seems to be more consistent now. We can ignore this coloring for now. We can just simply start and do the average sum first. So click on home, tap on home, go to the auto sum function, click on the drop down. We don't want to do an auto sum, but we want to do an average. So instead of selecting sum, we will select auto average. Now you can see that by default it has selected column N to S. Since we do not want only 6 months, we'll go and remove the N manually. Remove N, type B, and then press enter. So you can see here this gives us a figure of average figure of between B and S is 6,452. So you can manually cross check it. Tap on cell B2, use the shift key, hold the shift key and use the right arrow key, scroll across to the extreme side of the sheet till column number S. Now you can see at the bottom of the screen the average count shows as 6,451.76, and you have the sum as well, you have the count as well. So there are two ways of checking it. However, once the data is selected, you will get the three common sequences together. Just in case, just to be sure that you always have the data as and where you require, you will need to use the average function there, and put in a specific formula there so that it will give you the output as and when the data is input here. So similarly, again, if you want to do that for another row, second row, tap on home again, go to auto sum, click on average. Again, you see the cell number T2 is selected, so we don't really want that. We want, you can use the down arrow key uh, to change the cell reference. Use the down arrow key, then it goes to the current cell T3. So we don't want T3, we'll go to the next cell, we'll use the left arrow key, then use shift, use colon, and we will go across to the left hand side, use the left arrow key, go and select the entire row till column B, cell number 3, and we'll hit enter. So now it tells you that the average is 4,907. So just to verify, recross check, hold the shift key, use the right arrow key again, go till the last column, which is column S, cell number 3. So you can see the average is 4,907, which shows at the bottom of the screen. Similarly, again, we will go to home, we'll click on the drop down, click on average. Uh, it's selecting 2 and 3, so we don't want 2 and 3. We'll use the left arrow key. We'll use the down arrow key first, then we'll use the left arrow key. We come down again, we want row number 4, not row number 3, so we'll use one more arrow key down, then use the shift key, press colon, then uh, use the left arrow key, and without holding any other key, go until column B, cell number 4, and hit enter. So you see you've got the average for this. You go again, use the home key, it will go to the very first column of the row. You need to move one step to your right, use the right arrow key. Now use shift, use right arrow key together, go on tapping the right arrow key till you reach row column number S, row number 4. You see the average here is 6,449.66. So the average sum has rounded this off to 6,450. So if you want to display unrounded off figure, you go to home, you tap on general is already selected, you can go and select number. By default the sequence will change to two decimals, so you can add and subtract the decimals here. For now we don't want any decimal, so I'll use the decrease decimal option. You can see here when I highlight this particular screen, it shows me decrease decimal, so I tap on decrease decimal. Same time, if I want to add decimal, I will tap on increase decimal. So this is something important that you need to keep in mind, how to use the decimal and how to round off certain figures in your data presentation. And when you want to make some data, so you hit uh, reduce So here again, okay, because it's going back as default, we'll tap enter, uh, and I'll select the whole column, go to home, I'll select number, and I'll decrease the decimal for the entire column. So automatically it rounds off to the nearest, tenth figure. Okay, so what we'll do is, this is one way to do it. Another way, if this is setting up an average for the first of every month, for the last 18 months you get an average of what could be the sale on that particular day. Another way to do an average for the month would be to do an average for the whole month. So we'll use an insert function, insert a row. Now I've inserted the row at the top, so it, when we put in the formula, it will be able to give us the formula at the top. Because there are more than around 20 odd rows. I don't want the data to be at the bottom. If the data is at the bottom, you and I won't be able to get the figure at a glance. So it is important to place it at the top so we'll be able to see the data clearly and properly. So here now we'll use the home function again. We'll tap on the drop down of the auto sum, select average. Now it will ask you to select a range. So here you can use the arrow key, use the arrow key down two times. It comes to row number 3, column number B. Now you use the shift key, use the colon key, and now leave the shift key. Now use only the down arrow key, go right till the end of the sheet. You can see I'll select the data up to the 31st. Now here I press enter, so now it tells me that the average is 4988.3. So now what I'll do is, I'll tap on this cell, I'll use format painter, and what I can do is, I can select the entire row here. I select the entire row by tapping on number 3. Then I click on home, format painter, click at the top of the screen, go to the first row, and you see the paintbrush. Tap on the paintbrush with number 1, and the entire cell or the entire row will get the same format, with the data that merges in the chart or the table. So this is one way of doing it. Then similarly, if you want to do an auto sum, average sum for the second uh, column, we go to home, we'll tap on average. It will select B1 as the default. We don't want column B, so we use the right arrow key. We need column C, so C1, where the data needs to be keyed in, is selected. Then I use the down arrow key once, twice. It's it goes to row number C. Sorry, it goes to row number 3 and column number C. Then I use shift and the colon key, and I use the down arrow key now to select the entire range of data that I want to get an average of. So I reach to the last row. Now, since the entire data, how many rows have been selected, which covers the data that I want, I will go and hit enter. Now you can see here, this gives me the average for the month of July. Same way, now I will show you how you can use the auto fill command, which will uh, tell you on how you can use that data and fill that across, so that you don't have to do that sequence of things each time. So now you can see I've highlighted the cell number T5. It, you can see once I click at the extreme end of the cell, there is a plus sign showing. So I'll use my left arrow key. Uh, I'll use the left arrow key and use my mouse to scroll down. You can see the whole sequence is getting highlighted, and I'll go down right to the bottom till the last row is there. I go and leave the cursor. I release the mouse. You can see now the whole average sequence has filled down. You can go and relate to one particular row. You see row number 33, you have data for the 31st of the month. I press the home key. I get to column number A. I use the right arrow key, select column number B. I use the shift key, now use colon again. Sorry, I use the shift key and use the right arrow key and go right to the end to the last column, which is number S. Now it tells me that the average is 6,417. So includes only those days where there were 30 days of the month and where there is data available. Though the count you can see at the bottom of the screen shows 17. Out of 18 months, 1 month data is missing there, and like several months don't have 31 days. So the asterisk is also counted as a sequence. If you delete those asterisks, the count will go down to probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the count will go down to about 11 months only, which has 31 days, and it will give you the average, which will still show as 6,417. So I'll show you how. I'll just quickly delete, delete. I selected the cell and I use the delete function, delete on the keyboard, delete. Now again, I use the shift key, use the right arrow key, go right till the end of the row till column number S. You can see here the average is 6,417. So the autofill sequence that we use to fill the data series down has done its work correctly. Similarly, we'll select the autofill feature for a row as well. You can see here that the plus sign is highlighted. I tap on the left arrow key again. I use the mouse cursor to scroll to my right, and I keep going till the end, till where I need the data. I will uh, fill the sequence till column number T. So you can see here this is the average of average, which gives me the total value for the last 18 months. So which is average of 5,952 as the average sale per day for the last 18 months. So I hope friends this is useful to you. There are some features that we learned today apart from the average function, like the increase in decimal, decrease in decimal, round off feature, how to round off the thing with the decimal part, and then formatting particular cells. We did some conditional formatting with another video today earlier in the day. Then we used the autofill command today as well to highlight certain features and highlight certain things that would be of helpful to you. So friends, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below the video if you need any further help with learning certain commands. We'll try and do another video soon with regards to the shortcut keys on the keyboard that can be done without using the mouse. It could save some time for you, and it will make things happen faster as you practice those keys and use them from the keyboard and the keypad. It will make your work faster and you will be more efficient in preparing the data. So a lot of things to learn and a lot of things to cover. So I've created a separate playlist as a part of my YouTube channel specifically for learning Excel and how you can use that information to learn from the basics of Excel. So anybody interested can go through the playlist, and you'll be able to find a lot of videos that I'll keep adding from now on, and you will be able to get exactly the information that you want. As I suggested in my first video, in about 6 months' time, I intend to ensure that the basics of the whole Excel are covered, and then we start working on advanced Excel features. Though I'm not an expert on that, however, I will definitely practice some things that I know, and a lot of things that we can share with you, and that will help you, developing yourself into an analytical work part as an analyst, which will help you, develop your career and allow you to grow further. So after that, we'll work on uh, uh, what you call. We will be able to do certain kind of result work for you all. So that will help you in building Power BI, which should give you the final resulting and reporting that would develop your skills as a full-time analyst, and it will help you build your career into analysis as well. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and share this video with your friends, family, associates, those who may benefit from this information. It will help you as well as help them in learning new techniques and tips. Thank